Where the hell is Ghoul? We got a fucking show. Hey Ghoul, where are you? We got a show to do.
Yeah, up here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fuck.
What the hell's your problem?
Oh,
We got a show to do. Get your
help.
shit together, man.
Help.
Where the hell are you?
Help. Help.
Are you in here?
No. Here.
You're not naked, are you?
Here.
Wait. What the fuck? Dude, are you okay?
Massive movie overload.
What the hell happened to you, dumb
I
fuck?
was sorting movies, man.
What the hell?
I'm over here.
Where are you?
Here. Hey.
I don't believe this. You sure you're alright? Yeah, let me help you.
Yeah, dude, it hurts.
Dude, we got a show to do.
Yeah, my legs are kind of trapped.
Alright, let's go.
Let's roll them, baby.
Alright, welcome back to Descent into Hell.
Oh.
Technical difficulties.
Oh.
Dude, what the hell happened, man? You alright?
Yeah.
Just organizing movies or what? You get excited?
I start to realize I got too many of them.
Well, it happens, man.
But anyways, welcome back, guys. Wow, as it has been quite
Long
some time.
Anybody out there remember us?
I kind of figured we do this like a TV series. We disappear for a few months.
Yeah.
No,
We've been hella busy making, movies
Metal
and
Fest just
bands,
happened.
recording shit.
There's been a lot of stuff, man. But we are definitely back to be doing this, and we have a little bit of treat for you. Not something we've done terribly too much. I mean, every episode you see us play a couple trailers here.
Try
and
to
there.
keep it fresh.
But what we're going to do today is we're actually going to kind of like Blood of a Thousand Virgins or something like that. We're going to play movie trailers for you today. We're going to have a little bit of copyright infringement on YouTube. I don't give a
As
shit.
if we give a fuck.
But yeah, we're going to give you about 6 titles each of some of our, some films that I don't think some of them, maybe 1 or 2 we've talked about, but
Yeah.
most of it we're going to show you the trailers in their full uncut, bloody, gory greatness.
Yeah, man, just movies
And,
that we love that, we think you should check out as well,
So, I think we'll
So further
kill
ado-
something like normal, and we'll come back. Enjoy that great opening scene by, of course, the gods of gore, Gore Lord. We'll be back, folks.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 6, 6.
Hey guys, welcome back to Descent into Horror Hell's trailer episode.
Trailers from Hell.
Igor welcomes you back kindly. Yeah, he's a thirsty motherfucker.
Yeah, he likes his beer and his horror.
Alright guys, so what we're going to do here is we're going to talk about, we'll do a little brief discussion about the movie that we're going to show the trailer for. We're going to kind of go in a back and forth type, setting. So Skidgore, I'll give you first opportunity. What do you got for
Oh, why
him?
thank you, Ghoul. Alright. Well, the first one I have from 1963. Sorry about that fucking glare. At
Yeah.
Midnight I'll Take Your Soul by the great Coffin Joe from Brazil. Oh man, this movie's great. Before I go into the trailer, it's one of a kind. Horror films in Brazil are pretty hard to come by, because of the whole censorship shit over there, But Coffin Joe did not care, man. He made a fucking movie
Oh, yeah.
that stood the test of time. There's a whole trilogy of films.
Yep.
After this one, there's This Night I'll Possess Your Corpse and Awakening of the Beast and so many others that I've never even seen that I'd love to see.
Yeah, he started
There's a
in, I
big
think,
box set out that's like
18
Region
films
2 or
something
some
like
shit.
that, yeah.
It's like Region 2.
He had a lot of different films, which are actually, really cool. They're very atmospheric. They're not the goriest thing, but a lot of psychedelic trips, a lot of just weird
Yeah,
stuff.
a lot of diabolical creepiness.
Satanism, yeah.
Like creepy atmosphere with graveyards. Obviously, Coffin Joe, so he works in a mortuary.
big long nails.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
That's what he's well known for, that and the top hat, so.
Absolutely. So
But,
without further ado,
We
we're going to
introduce...
show you one of my personal favorites, It May Now Take Your Soul. Roll it, bitch.
Check it.
Wasn't that lovely? Ghoul, what you got, bro?
I have 1987 Tim Ritter in Killing Spree. The part of the great retro 80s collection that was re-released actually
Camp
about
Motion
2000
Pictures, man.
about 2007, something like that, and they did a whole line of these films, and this film it's something else, man.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
You know, it's like a guy who's basically just kind of goes insane from all like the stupid people, and he gets all these weird dreams, and it's a pretty gory film. I just love when he takes out the grandma in this film, and I think it's you'll actually see that in the trailer. It's actually pretty great, but
Absolutely.
you know, these Camp Motion Pictures, man, they come out with a box set that I know Skidgore here got.
It's got The Basement and Cannibal Campout and a couple other goodies in there. Video Violence 1 and 2,
Yes.
highly recommend those as well.
Absolutely.
But yeah, Killing Spree, I love that film a lot. Great
It's
film.
got everything, man, for an 80s cheddar film,
Yeah.
gore, slasher.
John
funny.
Ritter.
It's got
Not John Ritter, I'm sorry.
Tim Ritter.
Tim,
Rest in peace, John Ritter.
yes, Tim Ritter, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but without further ado, you're going to watch a guy bury some bodies in his backyard. Tim Ritter's Killing Spree. Watch it.
Watch it go.
Just stop it! To the wild on this, bud! How about a haircut, slime ball?
Now we go from the 80s to the 70s. So,
One of my
Skids,
personal favorite eras for the horror genre.
we did talk about this one before, but I can't say it enough, man. This film
As far
needs
as
to be seen.
atmosphere and creepiness, and
Film's
just
gotta be
making
seen.
you feel really unsettling when you're watching the film and not really know what's quite going on, whether it's in the character's head or it's really happening, you know. And that is from 1971. Let's Scare Jessica to Death. This was originally nice one, bro.
Right on.
This one originally was a TV-made movie, I believe, and it was out of print for the longest time, but good old Paramount released it again.
Indiana Jones Company. Haha.
And like I said, it's just full of atmosphere, great characterization. Kind of a vampire style, a vampire
Ghost
story. You
yeah.
know, she's coming out of the lake and shit, and Emily's her name. She's kind of a ghoul. Sorry, ghoul. She's a hot ghoul, though. You know.
So what am I, minced meat?
But yeah, let's check out the trailer for one of my personal favorite creepy films from the 70s. Let's Scare Jessica to
Take
Death.
you back. Cheers.
I'm calling on all the spirits of everyone who's ever died in this house. Jessica. I'm calling on all the spirits of everyone who's ever died in this house. Jessica.
Paramount Pictures presents Let's Scare Jessica to Death.
Jessica. You're home now. Who are you? Why have you been following me?
What's the matter with her?
She knows who killed that man.
What man? I don't know.
He was lying right here. But I swear it's true. No! I think that the same creature or whatever it is that killed the antique dealer killed them all.
I think you should go back to New York for a while. You could see your doctor.
I'm still alive. I was just, looking at the picture. Looks so much like you. My eyes. Look in my eyes. Come with me. Come with me. Follow me, Jessica. Follow me. I won't go away. Let her go away. It's not real, Jessica. It's not real. Jessica, I'm here. I'm here, Jessica. No! Stay. Stay, Jessica. Stay. I'm still here. I'm in your blood. No! You want to die. You want to die. Leave me! Leave me! Will you be quiet? I'll hear you! Dreams or nightmares, madness or sanity. I don't know which is which.
Let's scare Jessica to death.
Ghoul, what you got for us?
What can I possibly follow that up with but the almighty Toe would not be any countdown without Stella Turcica. Wow. If you have 2010's release, this is one of their last film they made. Up till, some recent news, but
We'll get to that.
this film, man, Camille Keaton from I Spit on Your Grave, of course.
Oh, yeah.
The film basically just follows Brad, who comes back from the war with this mysterious illness and slowly kind of deteriorates throughout the movie. It's kind of a slow burner film. I mean, it's
kind of compared a little bit to Death Dream in a way.
Yeah.
Because he comes back from the war and he's just not who he is.
So he just kind of turns into this monster basically, and just goes around and eats a cat and all sorts of things, man. You have to believe it to see it. Fred Vogel and Shelby Vogel, of course, released this on Toe Tag Inc. But definitely, you guys got to check this one out. But we'll give you a little preview right now.
And I also want to say, the door splinter scene is amazing. And that's all I'm going to say.
You may not see that, but you had to buy the movie to find it. Support the underground.
Hail.
Let's check it out.
Toe Tag.
He's here.
You want to know what happened, don't you? The doctors won't give me a straight answer whether or not I'll walk or see the same again, but I can tell they have no clue what happened to us. They traced the last GPS location, and when they found it, there was no men, no blood, just the equipment and the guns untouched.
I'm as pissed off as you are that your brother's crippled, especially since it was for nothing.
It wasn't for nothing. He's decorated. He's a hero. I just want you to feel better.
I love you, Ash.
I love you too.
We're just doing a daily routine. I was in command, so I was in the second of the 4 trucks. And all of a sudden, there's a big flash. Everything went black. said they found me and the rest of the guys in the convoy about 1,800 yards outside of our base, days after the accident.
You were the most wonderful children. You all are.
What's wrong with Brad?
Feeling a little bit better?
No.
Hope you guys enjoyed that. A little bit of new age underground gore.
Future of horror right there.
Hey, don't get no better. All right, what do you got? You got something good and gory, I hope, because you got to follow gore up with gore. It's just how it works, sadly. Or
well, I have from 1974
the
a film
infamous
called Three on a Meat Hook.
Yes.
This film is great. It's a kind of loosely based on the Ed Gein, Wisconsin's Finest Citizen. Which
Check- oh, go on.
oh yeah, okay, he came. Nice. I was not planned either. But yeah, man, it's not as good as Deranged, in my opinion. I think Deranged is a better film about the Ed Gein
Yeah.
case. But this film dwells deep within the psyches of a young man who's being accused of crimes he didn't commit, which are actually being committed by, well, they'd be giving it away when it watch the movie.
Check it out.
A picture you won't ever forget, because it touches the full spectrum of the bizarre, the forbidden, the twilight areas of a life destined to be spent in shadow and agony. The screen may never again relate to this subject matter. It will certainly never again approach this treatment.
Oh, you know all about them, huh? You don't even know their names. Now get them out of here.
Look, Paul, why don't you just go on to bed or something? I promised to have them out of here first thing in the morning. But I'm not taking them back on that road this time of night.
Do they? I don't want to be unreasonable, but you know what happens to you when you get around women. And it must never happen again.
It ain't gonna happen, Paul. I'm gonna go fix them something to eat, and then I'll show them to their rooms.
A child's world robbed of joy by a secret conspiracy of suspicion and fear, dwelling like a lodger in the mind, insinuating its presence into every heartbeat, holding a black light to the dreams of childhood, forcing the will into blind canyons of loneliness and despair. A stolen life, pawned to a godless oblivion. The only ones left to mourn, the last witnesses to the execution, suspended in time by a puppeteer with blood on his hands. Little broken dolls that go on dancing after the music has stopped. 3 on a meat hook.
What's going on, man? Let's keep this shit rolling.
Next trailer up. Dario Argento's classic 1975 gore flick Deep Red. Man, this is, it's in the epitome of like films from the 70s. This stands the test of time, man. I mean, the jazz pianist witnesses this hatchet murder and kind of gets intertwined with it, and there's a lot of twists and turns as most Argento films.
Giallos, absolutely.
It's a classic, man. So without further ado, we give you 1975's Deep Red. Enjoy it, and make sure you come on back with your giblets in contact. Whatever the hot hell that meant.
I don't even fucking know where the hell you're going with
Check
that.
it out, guys.
You have killed. you will kill again.
You're getting closer and closer to the most unnatural kind of death. Beyond shock.
What was that?
Beyond horror into total terror. Murder runs wild. Blood runs cold. Deep red.
The conjecture is that an act of bloodshed was once committed in that house.
What is it?
Didn't you hear that?
No, what was it?
I don't know.
Everywhere you look. Everywhere you turn. Death is running with you. Deep red. It'll put you into deep shock.
Hey guys, welcome back. What we're going to do now, we're going to do a little news break of sorts. Like I said, we've been gone for a while, so we're going to just do a couple little tidbits. We're going to do really quick recent watches, just 2 films a piece, kind of what we've been, kind of digging on and checking out. Give you some recommendations. But yeah, man, I mean, Wastebook is the way to get, news from a lot of people. And of course, if you're fans of American Guinea Pig, the new film Bloodshot just came out. We did check that out, obviously, and man, I'll tell you, you're in for a treat. I know a lot of people thought it goes in a different viewpoint as far as guinea pig films go. But it's kind of like Guinea Pig, though, when you had, like, The Devil's Experiment, The Hunchback, or Notre Dame, Android of Notre Dame. I mean, those films were not as gory as Flower of Flesh and Blood and things like that, but...
made more of a story.
Yeah, and that's kind of what Bloodshot did.
It's kind of a twisted love story.
It was a very twisted love story.
The last 20 minutes of that movie, holy shit.
Having sex and blood, I mean...
Yeah.
It's one of those films, if you like the Guinea Pig series, the American Guinea Pig series... Stephen Biro, Marcus Cook. Marcus Cook directed this one, which was
the Tom Savini of our era,
which was really awesome to see.
Every fucking episode.
Of course, now you get to see. If you follow these guys on Facebook or Instagram, whatever it is you're on, you notice that now they're in the process of making the next film, Solomon.
Jim Van Bever.
Jim Van Bever plays a priest. That's they wanted to make a note of that, of course. Growing Up Van Bever's also
job,
the new DVD that Massacre Video has that you can get. Definitely check that out if you haven't seen it. But yeah, I mean, it's really cool to see the underground kind of really starting to make a name for itself again. It's getting back into the...
Underground's where it's at, baby.
It's getting back into, like, the realm of, like, how films should be made, and that's in quick timing. You see so many now that it's like, all you see is, they're going to remake this film, they're going to do this film, they're going to do that film. And it's like, 2 years later, you see the same advertisement for it. It's kind of like, when the hell are you going to get around to it? But, these guys... an American Guinea Pig get around to it, and I'm excited to see what they got.
Absolutely.
So,
and speaking of Massacre Video, I just want to say I watched the film last night. This created quite a buzz. On Facebook and other sources, it's called Hunters, directed by Adam Albrecht. Love him, hate him, love to hate him, whatever.
From The Cemetery and Cross Bear.
Absolutely.
Of course, The Burnt House.
Great fucking young director, and I just want to say, Hunters really was a great film. It's not for everybody, you know, as most of these films are that we
Most
talk
films
about.
we talk about.
Yeah, man. It's like a certain. It's kind of like drinking scotch. It's a matter of taste. You know what I mean? I personally don't like scotch, but I loved Hunters, man. It was good. It was really well done. Good snuff. Rape type film. It's really brutal.
That's a good way to
film.
put it.
Like there was really no pullback in there, and I really respect that of directors. Just kind of don't give a fuck. You know, they just go all out.
They want to put it on there
to disturb you and entertain you, and sick fucks like us, we loved it. Hail Hunters Massacre video, check it out.
Now we also talk about Fred Vogel. We did Cella Turcica. Now there's rumors that Fred Vogel and Toe Tag are working on a new film. Fred actually put this out himself. Man, I can only imagine. Now I don't know if Jeremiah Cruz is going to be working on it. You know, and a lot of it is a lot of people are kept in the dark about it. But I'm still excited. I'm still excited, and I think a lot of the horror fans out there are really excited to see what Toe Tag can come up with. It's been
got a lot of competition out there with Stephen Byro, Massacre Video, and Ryan Nicholson, people like that. You guys got a lot of competition now, man.
But I think
you guys are still the top dogs.
I think they got a special treat for us. I'm really looking forward to that.
It's about damn time too.
But I do want to talk about some really quick recent watches. He talked about Skidgore talked about Hunters here. I want to talk about one that I recently watched, Legend of Wasco. Shane Beasley, of course, from Found, is directed this film. It's a different take on a film. It's got some good parts to it. It's got some great kills. I mean, it wasn't the best film I've seen.
The acting could have been better.
Yeah, I think it was kind of done. The makeup was great and everything like that, but
good kills.
Scott Shermer also
Found.
Yeah, and that's where it comes
Which
from.
I'm not talking about again.
When you get a film like that, like Found, and you associate the directors, the writers, the actors, whatever, to another film, you got high expectations from a film like Found. But no, Legend of Wasco. I'd recommend it if you like the clowns, you like the evilness, that dark carnival type atmosphere. This is your kind of film, and I actually did really enjoy it. But yeah, there are some areas where it kind of, I guess you'd be a little stronger, but, I'm not a reviewer, so. But yeah, I actually like that. Legend of Wasco, man. It's a good film. I know you talked about Hunters. Another one I know we agree on that we really like.
Yeah, both me and Ghoul really like this film a lot.
Of course.
It's called Good Night, Mommy.
Subtitled film, of course.
Yep.
But German film, I believe.
Really good story about these. They're twins, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's twins, and they don't. Their mom had some kind of
reconstructive surgery.
Yeah, surgery, and they're convinced that the person living in the house is not really their mother type mentality shit, and it just gets kind of out of control from there, and just it's a fiery climax. Let's just say that.
So mom's a very strict mom, and I think they kind of get together and say we need to get mom back, and they do that in really weird, odd ways.
They're
definitely one to check out.
They're not convinced that is our mommy, so. All bets are off.
So
man.
It's kind of like the Chinese water torture. Like you're gonna tell us the truth. Like it's got a witch feel to it. Like they torture basically, kind of, not to give it away, but they kind of do this torture thing to kind of get her to confess that it's not her, and
shit gets kind of fiery.
Yeah. It's definitely a good film. All right, one that I got. I know I talked about Paranormal Entity a while ago. I think. Don't quote me on that, but. The line of paranormal films, you got Paranormal Activity and all that. Paranormal Entity was a film that I really liked. That one was genuinely creepy and fucked up well in the same sentence. So I did find a movie called 8213 Gacy House. And it intrigued me because, you know, me and serial killers, obviously, John Wayne Gacy, these people go to this property that was built over the original, Gacy house, and they do a paranormal investigation. And they supposedly find the ghost of Gacy, and they go, like, they're in the basement, and they're looking at the actual crawl space, because the basement was never demolished.
That I gotta
So
see.
they're actually looking at the actual crawl space, and
that sounds pretty badass, actually.
And it's made by the people that did Paranormal Entity, and I said that's what kind of got me into this, because I actually do enjoy that film. This one has got a lot of creepy
Paranormal Entity movie, and I liked it.
And this one's got a lot of creepy stuff, and you actually kind of see the ghost of Gacy at the end. And it's not even giving it away, because that's what they're searching for. I mean,
does he look like Pogo, or is it?
It's just a shadow, and that's the creepy part, because you see it and you know it's him.
Nice.
And it's done actually pretty damn well. Really a lot of it's not all a jump scare type thing. It's actually done atmospherically creepy. Like I said, you end up in a basement of a guy who murdered boys and stuffed them in a crawl space. You're in that basement. That's atmosphere enough, man. That'll scare the shit out of me. So I mean, definitely, man. 8213 Gacy House. If you can find it. I mean, obviously it came with what is it? Asylum in the Insane, whatever. Never seen it, never watched it. But definitely, man, I mean, it's not an expensive film. It's kind of one of those that was made in the paranormal, realm of things. So, but yeah, definitely. That's the kind of relative news, recent watches. We're going to get back to the trailers right when we come back. Cheers, guys.
Size does matter, bitch!
Alright, guys, we're back on the trailers. Skidgore is going to start this segment with something I'm sure is just awe-appealingly gore-infestedly great. I hope. Oh, yes.
Yeah, this one kind of delivers. This is actually when even Chaz Ballin gave it 3 skulls of 10 on the splatter scale, so you know what you're getting there. And that is Zombie Holocaust.
Oh, classic film.
1980.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, man, you get everything in here. Just talk about it real quick. You get zombies, you get cannibals, and you get mad scientists all in one movie, and some really hot boobage, I must admit.
Like most 80s films.
Yeah.
80s horror films.
It's definitely a staple of the 80s. Any Fulci fans of Zombie will recognize the fiery climax at the end. I believe that the church that's burning in that film is also the same church they burned in Fulci's Zombie, if memory serves me right.
Yep.
I've heard something about that. But yeah, Ian Malcolm.
That is one big pile of shit.
Not Malcolm. Ian McCollum.
Ian Malcolm, wasn't he in Jurassic Park?
Yeah, he was. Have another one, Skidgore. Alright, fuck you. Zombie Holocaust. Check it out.
No! Don't do this to me, please, doctor.
The patient's scream disturbing me. Performed removal of vocal cords.
His name is Dr. Butcher, M.D., medical deviate. He has perverted the science of medicine for his own maniacal means. Dr. Butcher, M.D., medical deviate.
You will die, only to live again in a younger body. Then you can tell me if the operation was a success. What it's like to pass from life to death, and death to life.
See Dr. Butcher's diabolical surgery.
You must have a psychopathic deviant in the hospital.
Dr. Butcher loves New York. There are so many attractive patients to operate on.
I could easily kill you now, but I'm determined to have your brain. It'll be the culmination of my career.
Dr. Butcher, medical deviant.
I'm on the verge of discovering the key to increasing man's lifespan by over 100 years. Prepare the operating table. I'm anxious to experiment on a male Caucasian brain. The time has come for you to play your part in this momentous occasion. Science must surmount all obstacles, and this requires certain sacrifices. It will comfort you to know that generations to come will reap great benefits from my experiments.
You're a bloodthirsty lunatic.
Dr. Butcher, MD, medical deviant. He's a depraved, sadistic rapist, a bloodthirsty, homicidal killer. And he makes house calls. Dr. Butcher, MD.
See,
It happens.
You know it does happen.
We
here,
ain't
'cause
we ain't experts. We're just
we ain't
more
perfect,
fans.
but hey, we love to entertain you guys, and that's what we're here for.
Cool. What
Speaking
you got?
of entertainment, 2012's The Theater Bazaar.
Oh, that's a good one.
This movie, it was kind of a blind buy. I thought it was the artwork was just intriguing enough.
Yeah.
It is basically an anthology. A bunch of short stories hosted by Udo Kier. Of course, horror fans know that name. Basically, this woman wanders into this old theater, and there's all these dolls and things like that, and it's like a puppeteer. Udo Kier's a puppeteer guy, and he basically tells these 3 short stories, and overall, eventually, the woman who's watching all these from the theater seats becomes the doll, and they all become humans. So it's like you replace somebody else. But the films themselves, Tom Savini's in this one, which is awesome. The films themselves are actually really well done. There's one where the guy goes and he has
What's
something.
that one where that has that needle in the eye? One, I think it's like Karam Hussein did that one. The guy that did Subconscious Cruelty, I think he did that one.
Were there 3 or?
Let me see.
I think there were 6 on this one.
Vision Stains. Yeah, Karam Hussein, the guy.
There were 6 of these films. I'm sorry to say that. I thought there was. I keep thinking.
Yeah, that's a good anthology, guys. Absolutely check that one out.
But yeah, a lot of good special effects, guts and gore.
Yeah.
But you know what?
A lot of red shit.
Why are we talking about it? We can show you. Check it out. Theater Bazaar 2012. Film Fright Fest selection of 2012. So you know it's got to be good. So check it out.
Welcome to the theater, a place of enchantment. This looks real.
I see you've come alone.
Mystery.
Where do we tie?
You're not going anywhere until you tell me what's going on.
Desires.
I've been unfaithful to you.
I love you.
You poor fool.
Fantasy.
When I wake up, I'm going to kill you.
3, 2, 1, wake up.
Dreams.
Dreams can be a release. It's real life that's a distortion.
This is my dream, bitch.
About moderation.
Speaking of Jim Van Bever, Skidgore's got a little bit of a real doozy of a film, to say the least, if you like serial killers.
Yeah, this is actually one of my personal favorite,
and mine as well. This goes on
films
top
of
10.
all time. Yeah, top 10 is definitely.
Easily.
And that is The Manson Family by Jim Van Bever. This movie is one of the greatest tellings of the Helter Skelter murders ever filmed. There's no pullback. You see every boob, you see every stab, you see every,
Penis.
every curse
I mean,
word.
everything.
You see tits, you see great
Dick.
tits, honestly.
Yeah, you see everything, man.
You see
I mean,
Bush, it's fucking great, man. Wholesome family entertainment.
Satanism.
Yeah, man. Philip H. Anselmo does the voice of Satan, which is cool. This film is it's Jim Van Bever's crowning achievement. I love Deadbeat at Dawn as well, but this is my personal favorite. Great telling of the Manson murders. I can't really tell you when it came out because I think it started in the 80s. He started getting more funding for it in the 90s, and they finally released it on Dark Sky Films in like 2003. So it's kind of all over the place. He kind of tortured his soul to make this film. Like, he was selling his blood at the plasma center to make money, make ends meet. And the film, it sounded like it never was ever going to come out, but it just shows you hard work pays off in the end, and the final result
film.
is
So
the Manson family. Check out
check
the
it out,
trailer.
guys. You guys like Manson serial killers? Here you
Leave
go.
something with you.
What do you think would happen if one night 75 heads were cut off?
But they know they're facing the gas chamber and they don't care. That's what people don't understand. They don't care. We're waiting for our father to be set free. He's a genius. You don't realize.
And leave aside something witchy.
Wasn't that great? Ghoul, what you got?
Oh, goddamn depressing. Well, I guess we stay away from, or we stay with the Satanism idea and the psychos with 1973's Curse of the Devil.
Oh, Paul Naschy.
Paul Naschy, great.
Absolutely. Spanish horror.
Man, this film has everything. It has boobs, witches, Satanism, werewolves. I mean, man, this is like it's kind of one of those movies that's got boobs for boobs' sake. You know, a lot of these films did, and man, one of the raunchiest films.
That's
of
the one where they
70s.
have the fucking the wolf skull.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Waldemar Daninsky.
Yep.
Paul Naschy.
Curse of the Waldemar was actually a title, or it's also known as Return of the Walpurgis or Walpurgis.
Walpurgis.
Yeah.
Walpurgis. Yeah.
But definitely 1973. Of course, we're going back to a golden age of Satanism, witchcraft, horror films. Curse of the Devil. Check out the trailer. See if you like it. If you don't, you should probably get a different hobby.
Yes, Satan.
The curse of the devil. Satan in control of the body and the mind.
Light the fire. Send me to my master. Take me, Satan. Take me. And doom the Danenskys forever.
The blood of a virgin. The jaws of a wolf. The night of a full moon.
Thus will a descendant of Arrhenius become one of the truly damned. In the night of Walpurgis, Ilona accomplishes her mission.
Waldemar, Malitza came to see me. She told me the whole story.
Now you know that I murdered your father and Maria.
But you're not culpable. You didn't invite this malediction. I want to help you. Only I can save you. My love will destroy the gray shadow, darling. I swear that you'll find peace.
The curse of the devil.
Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed that. Now of course, we're going to another label of films that really is on the forefront of just gore and just greatness.
Future.
And that would be Morbid Visions. Brian Paulin.
We love you.
We got to give you love and respect on Descent into Horror Hell, and we're going to start off with this one. So Skid Gore, show them what they're missing.
Fetus. Morbid Vision films, in my opinion, is the future. One of the future.
Yes.
There are many.
Oh, yes.
But Morbid Vision films is where it's at, Jack. They're fucking making some amazing films with no budget whatsoever. The gore, there's just shit that flies everywhere. I mean, if you watch Bone Sickness, you watch Blood Pigs.
Cryptic Plasm.
Yep, absolutely. That's his latest one. Check it out.
Blood Pigs. I think you said Blood Pigs.
Blood Pigs, yep. I mean, we kind of came introduced to this Morbid Vision films through Bone Sickness, the great zombie film.
Very actually underrated zombie film. Nobody really talks about it.
I agree.
It did get re-released though, which was really cool.
Yeah, Unearthed Films released it. But Fetus, I believe it's his third film.
Yep.
I don't know, fucking know, but yeah, it's this is, you want some gore. You want some really good gore. Really good storyline too. You know, this guy loses his wife and his child, and he's pretty much spirals out of control. Gets obsessed with trying to chime in on them through necromancy and just
the good stuff.
Yeah, he totally unleashes fucking hell, man. And I'd like to introduce the trailer that has been banned from YouTube at least 2 times. He made another trailer which is edited, so it's the only one we could find. But hope you enjoy it, man. Fetus.
Brian Paulin, Morbid Visions. Check them out.
Heavy fucking shit, wasn't it?
That's great.
I kind of like how they, the whole YouTube banned that. That was great.
Fuck.
Brian Paulin, you fucking rule. We love you here at Descent into Horror Hell. Ghoul, what you got for your last one?
I got the last one of the evening, and that would be 1973. We're going back to the Wonder Years. Torso.
Hopefully not the show.
No, Sergio Martino's Torso.
Oh, nice, man. Nice.
This movie really is just an exploitive film about how many boobs, how many bushes, and how much blood you can put into a movie. It's great.
Sergio Martino, man.
There really is. I mean, the guy runs around with a hacksaw, basically, and just...
It was Sergio Martino's birthday yesterday, I think, so happy
and he
birthday.
The guy just stalks women. I mean, I don't even give a shit, because realistically, but... If that doesn't tell you if you want to see a movie...
There's a scene in that film, I think it's like in the woods, and the killer's got this really iconic mask.
It's almost like it's just like a sock that's kind of too big for his foot.
Yeah.
Holes cut in. It's kind of like the ski mask that you'd wear.
Yeah. It's really creepy though, man, the way it's shot though, because you just see a silhouette coming after this chick.
Just chasing her off in the woods.
Yeah.
But you know what, man? If these are one of those films, I mean, if they got to make an X-rated version of this film, there's probably a reason for it.
Yeah.
But Torso, last trailer that we got for you. Check it out.
And Enter the bizarre world of the psychosexual mind. From Carlo Ponti, who brought you Dr. Zhivago, now... Torso. 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 It saturates the screen with terror. Torso. Rated R.
What's going on, guys? Hope you enjoyed your little trailer section there. That was a lot of fun to do. Hopefully turned you on to some films, that you might not normally have seen, and films that we cherish here at Sentinel Hell, personally. Hope you enjoyed it, man. Absolutely.
I guess that's a wrap, huh?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's good to be back. It's been like, what fucking Christ?
A month and a half, 2 months? Yeah.
God, I don't even know. It's been forever. It's good to be back.
We do apologize for that.
Yeah,
but,
we've just been really busy, like we said. Even if you guys even give a shit, Chars, we love you.
And you know what? Now that we got one started, there's more to come. We got a lot to talk about, a lot coming up.
Absolutely. It's going to be a lot of fun.
There's thousands of movies we haven't even touched the surface of, so...
See, all you got to do is stick around and...
Stay tuned.
So without further ado, he is...
Ghoul.
Skid Ghoul. And I am Ghoul. No, I am Skid Ghoul. We're not drunk.
No.
And we'll see you next time, man, on Descent into War! Fuck off.